And play on, America.
WTWO, your local election headquarters.
It's election night, and from the presidential race to state and local contests, the results are coming in. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching on this election night. I'm Mike Tang.
And I'm Dana Winkleplack. We are your local election headquarters, and we're following big races on the national, state, and local levels.
And we begin with the race all eyes are on tonight, the presidential election. Nationally, here are the Electoral College results so far, and according to the AP, with 270, it will win the presidency for either one of these candidates. Right now, Joe Biden with 135, President Trump with 108. In Indiana, President Trump got a large lead early on in the night, and here are the latest numbers. With 70% of the vote tally, President Trump was 60% of the vote to Joe Biden's 38%. And in Illinois, the AP projected Biden to win that state not long after the polls closed. And there you see it, 54% of the vote for Joe Biden, Donald Trump with 43%. We'll, of course, keep you posted on any new developments in the presidential race on air and online. Well, with the exception of the 1908 and 1952 election, Vigo County has correctly selected the winner of the presidency since 1888.
Long time.
Yeah.
And tonight, national attention is on Vigo County as its bellwether status tested once again. Demetrius Sanders live in our newsroom. He joins us with more on the county's significance to this election. Demetrius.
Well, Dana, Mike, as you mentioned, a lot of eyes are on Vigo County as we await more on this year's results. Now, if county voters correctly select the winner of the presidential race, this will be the 17th straight election that they have done so. Earlier today, Fox and Friends visited Cackleberries in Terre Haute to talk to voters about the race. We also spoke with ISU Associate Professor Matt Bergbauer, who says he was interviewed by Russian media about Vigo County's bellwether status. So there is a lot of attention focused on this area. Now, the presidential candidates who were running the last time Vigo County voters incorrectly chose a president were Dwight Eisenhower and Adlai Stevenson. Eisenhower went on to win that race. Dana?
All right, thanks so much, Demetrius. There's also a lot of attention tonight on Congress and which parties will lead the House and Senate. Republican Congressman Larry Bucshon looking to hold on to his seat representing Indiana's 8th district, and he is projected to do just that. Here are the results so far. With 66% of the votes tallied, Larry Bucshon being declared the winner. He has 71% of the votes so far, but a sizable lead over his two opponents. And in Illinois, in the 15th district, which covers much of our local Illinois counties, they will have a new representative. Voters asked to decide between Mary Miller and ERIKA Weaver. So here are the results with 53% of the vote in. Mary Miller, the Republican, leading right now with 72% of that vote. The current representative for that district, John Shimkus, announced last year he was not seeking re-election. Meanwhile, the AP projects Illinois Democratic longtime Senator Dick Durbin will hold on to his seat tonight. As you can see, he had multiple opponents, but with 74% of the vote in, he has been declared the winner. And the longtime Illinois senator going to be returning to Washington. And back in the Hoosier state, voters asked to decide who should lead Indiana as governor.
Republican incumbent Eric Holcomb was able to hold on to his seat tonight. The AP made that projection early this evening. Holcomb was challenged by Democrat Woody Myers and Libertarian Donald Rainwater. But as you can see there, Eric Holcomb was a substantial lead over both of the two opponents. We heard from Governor Holcomb and Myers earlier this evening.
Over the last 4 years, Indiana has seen new job commitments go up, wage levels go up, capital investments go up, foreign direct investments, that's called onshoring, go up. In migration, people are moving to the state of Indiana. It's going up. The number of back-to-back balanced budgets continue to go up.
I just spoke with Governor Eric Holcomb and congratulated him on his victory. I ran because I knew we could be better and that we could do more for those who have so little and more for those who need so much.
All right, now to the race for Indiana's Attorney General, and Todd Rokita is projected to win. He has 62% of the vote thus far over Jonathan Weinzappel's 38%. The winner of this race is replacing current Attorney General Curtis Hill, who did not win his party's nomination to be on the ballot.
Well, we're also following a number of state legislature races in Indiana and Illinois, beginning with the race for Indiana State Rep in District 42. Incumbent Republican Alan Morrison seems to be winning this race with 81% of the vote in. He is ahead with 67% of the vote, more than 15,000 votes cast in his favor. The winner of this race represents people living in Vermilion County and parts of Park County, as well as some in western Clay County. In District 43, here are those results, with only 5% though reporting in. A longtime educator Tanya Paff is in the lead, but just by 51% of the vote. And again, only 5% of those votes tallied. This district mostly covers the Terre Haute area. And now to District 62. This covers parts of Greene, Martin, and Davis counties. With 67% of the vote in, Republican Jeff Ellington has a sizable lead. And in the race for District 63, Republican Shane Lindauer projected to win that race. As you can see, 96% of the votes in, and he has a sizable lead over his opponent. This district represents parts of Davis and Martin counties. And moving on to District 64, which covers part of southern Knox County. With 69% of that vote in, Matt Hostetler, the Republican, way ahead with 76% of the votes.
Illinois voters also deciding a number of state representative and senator races. We begin with the Illinois Senate race in the 55th district, which covers our local Illinois counties. And Darren Bailey has a substantial lead over his Democratic rival in this one, 74 to 26% at this hour. Now to the Illinois State House of Representatives, where in District 102, Brad Hallbrook also has a substantial lead over his Democratic opponent. This district includes the city of Paris. In District 109, which includes Jasper and Richland counties, Adam Neymerg is the winner, projected winner here, it looks like, with 81% of the vote, a big lead over his Democratic rival there. And in District 110, Chris Miller, the Republican, has a lead over his independent opponent there. Constituents in this race include people in Clark and Lawrence counties. Illinois voters were also asked to decide whether the state should be able to impose higher income tax rates on higher income levels.
Illinois voters ask if what's often referred to as the flat tax should be removed from revenue article of the state's constitution. And here's what voters are saying so far. With 59% of the vote in, 48% of voters for it, 52% of voters against it. But again, just 59% of the state vote counted. And we now turn to some races on the local level.
Number of seats up for grabs tonight in Vigo County, and we are following several races in Vigo County tonight, including 2 commissioner seats. Commissioners Brad Anderson and Judy Anderson are not seeking re-election, meaning we will see a change of leadership on the board. In the race for Vigo County Commissioner in the 2nd District, we see Chris Schweitzer with a lead. This is only with 1% of the vote tallied, so this is early on. You'll have to keep it online on mywabashvalley.com for further results. And for the commissioner seat in the 3rd District, Mike Morris, again, 1% of the vote, but he has the early lead here. In the race for Vigo County Council at Large, 3 candidates can win tonight. Again, we are still very early in this, but Travis Norris, Stephen Neese, and Thomas Bogadin are the leading in this one, followed by Laudermilk Morris and Balzile Thies. Another position voters are deciding tonight is Vigo County Clerk. And
here are the results so far in that race. Again, these coming in a little slowly from Vigo County tonight. Brad Newman, though, the incumbent, ahead with 69% of the vote over longtime city councilman Todd Nation. And in the race for Vigo County Auditor, Rebecca Coleman leading right now, again with 1% of the vote in over James Bramble. And now on to Vigo County Recorder's race. We have Diana Winstead Smith leading, the Republican, but again, only 1% of the vote counted. And in the Vigo County Treasurer's race, we want to take a look at that. Josie Swalls Thompson, the Republican, leading in that race as well. And in the election for Vigo County Coroner, we have Theodora Lemke leading that race, but we want to emphasize only 1% of votes counted there so far. Well, we're also following school board races tonight. There are several seats up for grab on the Vigo County School Board.
Starting with the at-large race, where voters could choose 2 candidates to be on the board. And here again, 1% of the vote in, but Amy Lohr, Melvin Burks, Leah Myers are the top 3 in this one. Also running in the race are Jackie Lauer, Mary Howard Hamilton, and Hiawatha Garrett. Again, just 1% of the vote tallied thus far. And it's between just two candidates in the Vigo County School Board race for the 3rd District. Stacey Killian right now with a lead over Paul Lockhart.
We're only following contested races tonight and have a lot more to get to in our newscast. And you can see the results for all the races we're tracking on our website, mywabashvalley.com. You will also find them scrolling on the bottom of your screen.
Still to come, with all the eyes on the presidential race tonight, cities in Indiana and across the nation are preparing for the potential election unrest. We'll bring you those scenes across the country as we head to break, though. Here's a look at other races and other county offices in the Wabash Valley.
Download the WTWO News app to get top stories the minute they happen. Sponsored by Dorset Automotive.
Where has all the country music gone? Down the dial to 95.9 The Legend. Barry Kent and Frank Rush. Start your day on The Legend Morning Show. Make no mistake about it. The only place for real country is 95.9 The Legend.
Hello there, Honest Abe here. Does your leaky roof have you scrambling? Call an audible with Honest Abe Roofing. Our playbook is stacked with guarantees that will save you money, like our Invest Once guarantee, which means you'll never roof again. Plus, we offer competitive financing, so you can pay for your roof as you use it. So, fix your offensive line and stay in the pocket with Honest Abe Roofing.
All this month, get free gutters with leaf guards, only from Honest Abe Roofing. The 2020 school year is different, but our patriotism hasn't wavered. Let your kids show their pride by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance on video for us. Submit your video to mywabashvalley.com and be featured on Good Day Live in the morning news. Submit your videos today. Brought to you by Brampton Brick. Listen up, property owners. Are you ready to build your new post-frame building? Then schedule your free building consultation today with Forever Buildings. Forever Buildings offers 4 industry-leading guarantees. These guarantees save you money on a building that will last forever. Who wants a Tempa building anyway? Nobody. That's who. With Forever Buildings, you get the best building at the best price. And that's the bottom line. Go to foreverbuildings.com and get your free building quote now.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Terre Haute Chevrolet. It's more than just a Chevrolet. It's Terre Haute Chevrolet.
Welcome back, everyone. We want to update you now on the presidential race.
A candidate needs 270 electoral votes to win the presidency. So here is how that is shaping up so far, according to the AP. Joe Biden has 209. President Trump, 118, but still a lot of the big states waiting for results. Well, today some businesses in Indianapolis boarded up doors and windows for possible election unrest. It is a similar scene in many parts of the country. Plywood put up to cover glass doors and windows. Some fear there may be some protests following the election.
Well, don't go away. Jesse is here. Yes, he's here with his full forecast. And as we head to break, here's a look at more county races in the Wabash Valley.
FanDuel Sportsbook's risk-free first bet makes it incredibly easy to bet without risk. But to make it even less risky, we've hired former All-Pro nose tackle Vince Wilfork to be Aaron's food safety inspector while he bets.
Do you think I could have a bite yet? Or... It's just, I haven't eaten this morning. I didn't eat. Do you know when?
FanDuel Sportsbook. There's no easier way to try sports betting risk-free.
It's okay.
Get up to $1,000 back if you don't win your first bet.
The Stock Market Report on WTWO is brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust.
Steel. Find yours and find what fuels you. Right now, get the BG50 blower for only $139.95 or the MS170 chainsaw for only $179.95. Not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot. Pick up at over 9,000 local Steel dealers. Find yours at steeldealers.com.
Hi there, Honest Abe here with Honest Abe Roofing. When you choose Honest Abe Roofing, you choose the best. Meet our executive collection. Everything we install meets my exacting standards. 130-mile-per-hour wind rating, Class 4 hail impact rating, Class A fire rating, algae resistance. Whatever product you choose, it will last forever. I guarantee it.
All this month, get free gutters with leaf guards only from Honest Abe Roofing.
For the latest local and national election coverage, WTWO is your local election headquarters. Brought to you by Crane Credit Union. WTWO, your local election headquarters.
Good evening, Indiana. Welcome to tonight's Hoosier Lottery Daily 3 and Daily 4 drawings. I'm Jazzy Smith. For over 30 years, the Hoosier Lottery has contributed $6 billion to causes. Visit HoosierLottery.com for details. Now, good luck, and let's play Daily 3. Tonight's first number is 4, followed by 6. Our third number tonight is 2. Your winning numbers tonight are 4, 6, 2. Now, let's play Daily 4. Tonight's first number is 8, followed by 0. Our third winning number tonight is 0. And finally, 5. Those are your numbers, 8005. Super Bowl 6. Good luck, Indiana.
Your local weather authority forecast is brought to you by Dorset Automotive.
Check out the all-new Nissan Titan 100,000-mile, 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty.
Now, your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, football still going on across the valley. Coming up this Friday, Linton will be taking on Evansville Mater Dei. Look at the temperature at 7:30. We're talking 55 degrees with a south wind. Some really nice weather for football. You don't expect that this time of the year. And here's my winter weather folklore. When leaves fall early, fall and winter will be mild. When leaves fall late, winter will be severe. That picture's from our house. There you can see some leaves. This is looking out the backyard. Still quite a few leaves. I kind of think they're a little bit late this year, but see what you think. The later they fall, usually the more severe the winter will be, according to the folklore. And my outlook will be coming up 3 weeks from tonight. On the 24th, I'll have the big winter weather outlook. We've got a big storm down here. We talked about it last night. It's now moving inland. It is, of course, tearing itself up a little bit. This went from a high-end Category 4 to a Category 2, but Hurricane Ada is still down here, still forecast to make its way through land and then shoot back out. And as we mentioned, it's probably going to impact Florida. So as we get into late in the weekend, here it comes, headed for South Florida with some wind and rain as a tropical storm. So the tropical season not over just yet. 67 our high, 34 was the low, 79 the record high, and 10 above zero is your record low. No rain across the area today. Not expecting anything for a while. Going to be dry for a while, it looks like. Sunrise, sunset tomorrow, 10 hours, 23 minutes of daylight. River Stage, Terre Haute, 6.8 feet, and it's on the way up. Right now at the airport in Terre Haute, 52. The pressure's pretty high, 30-20. Is high pressure still in control of our weather. Temperatures are around 50 across the area right now. Water vapor satellite, nothing significant here. This is dry air here. This is more moisture to the west, but it's a long ways away from us. Much of the country is looking quiet. There is nothing going on across the country. There's nothing going on here at home. Everything looks nice and quiet, and it's going to stay that way. All clear on the Dorset Automotive Doppler radar. All clear tonight. A lot of sunshine tomorrow, but watch what happens late in the day tomorrow, towards evening. Clouds to the west will start to move in. So tomorrow night, we get some clouds. They'll be here probably early Thursday in the morning, but by noon or so, they start to move out. So Thursday may start out with some cloud cover, but the sunshine comes back and the clouds don't produce any rain. The winds from the south right now, same thing tomorrow, 10 to 15. Same thing as we head into Thursday, about 10 to 15 miles per hour during the afternoon. Longer term, looks okay for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The next front's going to be slow to get here. So about the earliest we might see some rain would be later in the day Tuesday. You see it gets close to us, but it's kind of held up. So even by Tuesday night, it may stay away. And look at that, snow west of this area. Temperature-wise, here's the warm air. It's in place right now. It will stay. We will see colder weather in the plains, eventually coming down across the high plains, but it's probably going to be at least about a week before it starts to move in here. Forecast for tonight looks like this. Clear and cool, but not as cool. 43 the low. Tomorrow then looks good. Look at the high, 72 degrees with a lot of sunshine. After that, temperatures will stay right around 70, if not the mid-70s by the weekend. Next chance of rain probably late Tuesday with a high of 66. That's your forecast. Sports coming up right after the break.
On the next WTWO News Today, we'll have your latest election results and any races that have been declared on the local and national level. Tune in for those stories and much more.
Central TV Furniture and Appliances is the place to shop for Frigidaire, Samsung, GE, and Crosley. Short on cash? No problem at Central TV. Our in-store financing with payments to fit your budget and huge cash discounts on every product in the store.
Hi folks, Hyundais are hot. Check out all the new body styles at Dorset Hyundai. Check out the Sonata, Elantra, Santa Fe, and the all-new Palisade. Get 3 years complimentary maintenance and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Big savings, low interest rates, all at Dorset Hyundai, US 41 South, Terre Haute.
Mother Nature in the Wabash Valley can be brutal. At Forever Buildings, we believe it's important to keep your vehicle, ATV, and boat safe from the elements. That's why you need a Forever Building. With multiple sizes to choose from and low payment options, we make it easy for you to keep all your gear safe from the elements. Call and schedule an appointment today with one of our Forever Buildings experts. A Forever Buildings expert will come to your site and custom design the building of your dreams. Keep your gear protected with a Forever Building.
Living for the weekend? Us too. Because this Sunday is all win and no risk. That's why new customers can bet risk-free up to $100 this Sunday. You don't want to miss it. All you have to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up anytime before this Sunday to bet risk-free up to $100 on game day. This offer ends soon, so download the app now. Give yourself one more reason to get excited for game day and make it rain.
Stay up to date on current news, get the most accurate weather forecasts, catch local sports scores and highlights, and a whole lot more directly to your phone whenever you need it. The WTWO News app has everything you want. Download it today.
Hi, I'm Chuck Mattingly, owner of Mattingly Collision Centers. We have 35 work bays, 7 unibody machines, alignment equipment, and we have virtually no waiting. And remember, as always, I won't be happy until you are.
With the spike in cases at both the state and local levels, contact tracing intensified.
Contact tracing helps so much with flattening the curve. The contact tracers work day, night, weekend, holidays. COVID-19 doesn't stop here.
Now, WTWO Sport with Sports Director Grant Pugh.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Opening night of girls high school basketball for many teams in the area, including the Northview Lady Knights. Let's take you out to Brazil tonight, where the Northview Knights welcome Edgewood head coach Zach Keys out tonight as a precaution. Second quarter, Mustangs with the lead thanks to plays like this. Claire Sherfield to Zoe Powell for 3. Edgewood lead grows to 7 points, but Northview would attack the paint after that. Sydney Maher for the dish over to Tara Pierce for the layup. Northview gets a pair right back. They would stay scrappy late in the first half. Pierce to Macy Timmerman for another bucket here, but Edgewood just a little too much for Northview tonight in the home opener. Shayla Chambers hits a 3 for the Lady Mustangs as they get the big win against Northview. 46-26 your final. Girls high school hoops officially now underway in Indiana. We are just a couple of days away from sectional championship night in high school football. 3 different games involving Valley teams. We start our previews now with a pair of them, including the Lenton Miners, who are looking to make some history this week. Lenton seeking their first sectional championship in Class 2A. Miners are hosting Evansville Mater Dei yet again. It's the 3rd year in a row these two have met during the postseason, but the first time for a sectional title. Lenton lost 44-20 last year and 40-21 in 2018. This senior class has yet to win a sectional title. They have a chance to do that. Big game Friday night.
I've been looking forward to it all year. That's what we've been working for, is to beat Mater Dei. It's just working hard in the off season, getting ready for it, and then working hard every week in practice, knowing that we're more than likely going to play Mater Dei again.
My class has never made it to a sectional championship. I mean, we made it to sectionals, but the sectional championship we haven't. We're excited, really excited.
And our goal always is to win a championship, and so everything we've been doing in this entire season is to get us for this point. And so we're happy to be here to compete for a sectional championship in 2A. We've never won one before, so it's something that we're really looking forward to, an opportunity to come out and play at home and play at the Roy and come out and hopefully play really well against a very good Mater Dei team.
Lenton and Mater Dei kick it at 7:30 Friday at the Roy. The Miners are hungry to certainly make some history. Speaking of history, it will be made in Sullivan County Friday night either way. Sullivan will host Washington. One of these schools will win their first ever sectional championship in high school football. The Arrows have gotten one monkey off their backs. Now they're looking to get the big one off their backs as we check in with them. After falling to Vincent's Lincoln in sectionals last year, Sullivan edging Lincoln 28-26 Friday in just one of the best high school football games of the season. Arrows rushing for over 200 yards in the win, thanks to a big night from Jaden King and William Newby. Sullivan has been so close several times to winning that coveted sectional, last time coming in 2018, and they lost at the very end. Now this Arrows team has a chance to do something that's never been done before, which has everyone very excited.
It's a well-known fact that we've never won here, won one here, and I'm really I'm just thankful that we get this opportunity. Number one, and number two is we just have to take advantage of it. We've came close, and that you don't get much for coming close. So we definitely want to take it this year.
It means a lot because only one team gets to be the first one. And it would be huge for this community for us to get this done.
Oh, it'd mean a lot to me, and especially to everybody else in this community on the team. I mean, it's the first time we can ever win a sectional in history. Sullivan, I think it would mean a lot to everybody.
Sullivan hosting Washington Friday night. We'll check in with the Hatchets and the Park Heritage Wolves a little later this week right here on WTWO. College football now. Purdue is 2-0 to start the Big Ten season. They will not be playing against Wisconsin Saturday. The Badgers, who missed last weekend's game due to COVID-19, are still dealing with a number of cases on the team. According to Bruce Feldman, Badgers now have 27 active cases in the program going back to Saturday, October 24th. We'll have to wait and see what this means for the Big Ten, certainly for Purdue and Wisconsin moving forward. That is a wrap for sports. A lot of news to come after this.
Veterans' Voices, honoring those who served. The red poppy has become a symbol of Veterans Day. Flourishing in Europe after World War I, the small red flower has become a symbol to honor those who have served and sacrificed for this country.
Veterans' Voices, honoring those who served, sponsored by Brampton Brick.
VR custom graphics. We can print on almost anything. Just ask us, you're gonna be surprised. Apparel, paper, and banners too. Promotional products just for you. Keep your message top of mind. Our LED signs will help you shine. Bring us your ideas. We're here to help your business. VR custom graphics. We can print it.
Listen up.
up, property owners? Are you ready to build your new post-frame building? Then schedule your free building consultation today with Forever Buildings. Forever Buildings offers 4 industry-leading guarantees. These guarantees save you money on a building that will last forever. Who wants a Tempa building anyway? Nobody, that's who. With Forever Buildings, you get the best building at the best price. And that's the bottom line. Go to foreverbuildings.com and get your free building quote now.
WTWO is brought to you by Azar's Catering Service, matching menus to your style, budget, and special events. WTWO News at 11 continues.
We want to bring you now some other local headlines of the day. One person is dead after a wreck near the Vigo-Park County line. It happened around 2:30 this afternoon on US 41 north of Head Avenue. Authorities say a northbound pickup crossed the center line and crashed head-on into a southbound semi-truck. The driver of the pickup was pronounced dead at the scene. The person's name has not been released. The Vigo County Sheriff's Office says it's unknown at this time what caused the pickup to cross the center line.
The Vigo County School Corporation announced new positive COVID-19 cases among its students and staff today. The district says 2 Terre Haute South students, 2 West Vigo High School students, and 1 Terre Haute North student tested positive. In addition, 1 Hoosier Prairie Elementary student tested positive, also a bus driver serving Consolidated in West Vigo Middle and High Schools, as well as a daycare staff member. Now it comes as the district announced 2 schools are on a remote learning watch list. Those schools are Honey Creek Middle School and Terre Haute South. The district says COVID-19 cases and staff member quarantines cause staffing concerns in addition to unrelated absences. Schools on the watch list are asking students to take home their materials every day just in case the school must go fully remote. The amount of time a school spends on that watch list or transitions back to remote learning will vary.
A candidate for Indiana's Attorney General has tested positive for coronavirus. The campaign of former U.S. Representative Todd Rokita confirmed today that saying he has developed some symptoms. The campaign says he's doing well and working from home and that his exposure to the virus was not connected to any campaign activities. Also, as we mentioned earlier, Rokita is projected to win the race for Attorney General, and there is the results right now. With 74% of the vote counted, he has 60% of the vote. Well, we had nice weather, wasn't it, today for this election day? Will it continue for the rest of the week? Jesse has a final check of the forecast coming up.
FanDuel Sportsbook makes it easy to parlay bets within the same game. But to make it even easier, we hired Jeopardy champ and pro sports bettor James Holzhauer to help Tim build his same-game parlay.
Okay. I got Philly to win, the QB to throw at least 2 touchdowns, and the over. But how much should I bet?
Let's wager 300.
Who are you talking to?
Turn a small bet into a big payday with same-game parlays, only on FanDuel Sportsbook. Get a risk-free same-game parlay every week.
Who says you can't love your roof? Introducing the Honest Abe Roofing Executive Collection. The most beautiful, high-performing, and cost-effective roofing systems available on the market. Choose from our Polymod Shingle Collection to our Signature Steel Collection, all guaranteed for a lifetime. Start loving your roof today with the Executive Collection by Honest Abe Roofing.
All this month, get free gutters with leaf guards only from Honest Abe Roofing.
Okay, you can't beat that forecast. 72 tomorrow. There'll be some more clouds tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, early Thursday. Then the sun comes back out, a high of 70, low 70s on Friday and Saturday. And I tell you what, we might see 75 on Sunday. That's actually not far from a record high. We stay there on Monday, then probably late in the day, Tuesday, a chance of rain. So good news for farmers. Anybody want to get yard work done? Because it's going to be real nice right through the weekend.
He's trying to put us to work again, Dan.
You know what? Maybe we'll get some help from Walker. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, he likes to cut wood and rake leaves and
yeah,
mow
he's
lawn.
good at that yard work. That is for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
this has been good. I hope you have enjoyed our coverage tonight. The Tonight Show is coming up. Well, I guess the Tonight Show, probably election coverage. Yeah.
Of course, you can go to mywabashvalley.com for continued election results. Thanks for joining us.